Hey, Bradford here with the Multimedia Ninja, and a tip: if you happen to own a Lexmark S600 printer, this may also work for other similar series. If this is not your type of machine, then you may find this of limited use, but I hope that this will help somebody out, because I was pulling my hair out. What happened was I went and changed the cyan colored ink because it was showing as low on the printer. And by the way, I recommend wearing rubber gloves for that, because it tends to get all over my fingers otherwise. So it was showing that the cyan colored ink had been replaced as far as the device itself, but when I went to print a document, I was blocked completely from printing because it said that the ink was low. So I was trying everything, both on the machine itself through the supplies settings here, as well as on the system settings. You can see, let me just take you back to the system preferences on the Mac, printers and scanners, and here's my Lexmark. You notice there's some options and supplies here. You could print a test page, clean print heads. I tried all of this, both from this dialog and from the machine itself. And no avail. I could not print anything. So what eventually I did, or found that I could do, is you'll notice I have, first of all, two Lexmark's printer drivers installed here. And I see that this one says share this printer on the network, and the location says Bradford's Mac Mini. I don't know all the ramifications in terms of how this works, but the one that I ended up using was the one that says nothing under location and does not say share this printer. I'm not sure what all that means in terms of our issue here, but the short story is, under options and supplies, you'll see this here. There's one thing that's missing on this one that says Bradford's Mac Mini and shared, that is not missing here on this other install. And when I click options and supplies here, it says show printer web page right up there on the first general tab. If you click on that, it takes you to an IP page in your browser, and you'll see, in this case, the cyan was plenty fine after I changed it. But by hitting the refresh right here, it finally told the machine, apparently, that we do have cyan ink and it's okay to print. So if you have a 600 series printer, again, my apologies, I'm not aware of what the difference in those two printer drivers is here between the one that says share and the one that's not share. I don't know how many times I installed the driver, if this is one install. I'm just saying this because if you do want to go through this process, if you're having the same issue, see if you have an install here that doesn't say location anything and does not say shared, because then if you hit the options and supply, you will get this show printer web page dialog. And I found that worked for me. It takes you to this page, you hit refresh, Bob's your uncle, and you have a happy day printing stuff where you were pulling your hair out before. Hope you have a great one, and tune in to themultimedianinja.com for our regular podcast and more tips. Thanks.